Most men think attraction is about saying clever things or looking good. They memorize pickup lines, buy nice clothes, then wonder why women still aren't interested. Here's the truth nobody wants to hear. Attraction doesn't work the way you think it does. It's not logical. It's not about checking boxes or being the perfect guy. It operates on psychological patterns that have nothing to do with what makes sense. Today, I'm breaking down 7 secrets about how female attraction actually works. Before we continue, thousands of you watch these videos and never like or subscribe. If you're getting value from this content, hit the like button and subscribe right now. Then let's get into these 7 secrets. 1. She wants a man who doesn't need her. This is the foundation of everything. Women are turned off by men who need their validation. The second she senses you need her approval to feel good about yourself, it's over. Your neediness kills her attraction instantly. Why does this happen? Because needing someone signals weakness. A guy who needs validation is emotionally unstable. His mood swings based on how she treats him. Evolution wired women to seek men who can provide stability. A guy who needs her to feel complete can't provide that. Look at how this plays out. The needy guy drops everything when she's free. He stares at his phone, waiting for her text. His whole day is ruined if she's acting cold. He cancels plans with friends just to see her. Compare that to the guy who has his own life. He's got friends, hobbies, and goals. She's not filling a hole in his life. She's adding to something that already works. That's what pulls her in. She's not wondering if he likes her. She's wondering if she can be part of his world. How do you get there? Stop making women the center of your life. Find 3 things that genuinely matter to you. Not things that sound impressive, things you actually care about. Fitness, business, music, whatever. Put real energy into them. When you're focused on building something meaningful, you naturally stop chasing women. You're too busy doing things that matter. 2. Agreement is boring. Disagreement creates attraction. Society tells you to be nice and agreeable. Never rock the boat. Always keep things smooth. That's terrible advice. Women aren't attracted to guys who agree with everything they say. They're attracted to guys who have their own opinions and aren't scared to express them. Why? Because constant agreement is boring. When you never challenge her, when you always take her side, you become predictable. There's no edge, no tension, just bland niceness. Disagreement creates tension, and tension creates chemistry. When you can respectfully disagree and hold your position, you show her you have a spine. You're not performing for her approval. Here's what this looks like in real life. She says something you disagree with. Most guys stay quiet to avoid conflict. The move that actually builds attraction? Honest disagreement. I don't see it that way at all. Here's how I think about it. Then you explain your perspective without apologizing. You're not trying to convince her, you're showing her who you are. This creates respect. She realizes you're not another guy trying to win her over by being agreeable. You're being real. Now, I'm not saying argue about everything. I'm saying have actual opinions. 3. Predictability kills attraction. Most guys become totally predictable. They text at the same time every day. They're always available. This murders attraction because there's no mystery left. When she can predict everything you do, her brain stops thinking about you. The brain releases dopamine when things are unpredictable. Uncertainty keeps you engaged. Predictability makes you bored. This is why slot machines are addictive. Even though you lose money, the unpredictability hooks your brain. The same thing happens with attraction. Some days you're responsive and engaged. Other days you're busy and take hours to reply. Sometimes you make plans with her. Other times you already have something going on. This variation keeps her brain engaged. She can't predict when she'll get your attention, so she thinks about you more. But here's the key. This has to be real. You can't fake being busy while you're sitting at home refreshing Instagram. She'll feel that immediately. This only works when you genuinely have things going on in your life. When you text her and you're actually in the middle of something, that's authentic unpredictability. 4. She's testing you and you're probably failing. Women test men constantly, not because they're playing games, but because it's how they figure out if you're actually confident or just faking it. These tests are instinctive, and most guys fail them without even knowing they were being tested. Common test number 1. She mentions other guys. She's watching how you react. Do you get jealous? Do you start asking questions about him? All of those responses fail the test. They show you're insecure and threatened. The right move? Don't react at all. When you don't get emotional about other guys, you pass. Common test number 2. She goes hot and cold. One day she's all over you. Next day she's distant. Nothing happened between those days. She's testing if you'll chase when she pulls back. Most guys panic
immediately. They text more, try harder, ask what's wrong. That fails the test. The right move? Stay exactly the same. Don't chase when she pulls back. Keep being you regardless of how she acts. Understanding these tests changes everything. You stop taking her behavior personally. You see what's really happening, and you respond in ways that build attraction. 5. Strong boundaries beat flexibility. Most guys have weak boundaries. They tolerate disrespect because they're scared of losing the girl. They ignore red flags. They sacrifice what they need just to keep things going. This destroys attraction. When you have no boundaries, you're communicating you have no standards, and a guy with no standards has no value. Women respect guys who have clear boundaries and actually enforce them, not through drama or anger, but through calm action. When someone crosses your line, you address it right away. If the behavior continues, you pull back. If it still continues, you walk away. No begging, no negotiations, no endless second chances. This willingness to walk away is attractive. It shows self-respect. It says your standards matter more than any relationship. And weirdly, this willingness to leave often makes leaving unnecessary. When she realizes your boundaries are real, behavior changes. But even if she doesn't change, you still win. You keep your self-respect, and that matters more than a bad relationship. What should your boundaries be? Depends on your values. But here are the basics every guy should have: respectful communication, loyalty, mutual effort, mature conflict handling.
6. Match her energy, don't exceed it. Your investment should match what you're getting back, not out of manipulation, but out of self-respect. Most guys invest everything up front. They give maximum effort before knowing if she deserves it. This either overwhelms her or creates an imbalance where you're doing all the work. Both kill attraction. Start small and increase based on what she shows you. Early on, give basic attention and respect. Watch how she responds. If she invests back, if she asks questions and makes an effort, you increase yours. If she doesn't reciprocate, if she takes without giving, you maintain or reduce your investment. This protects you from wasting energy on people who don't value it. It also creates a healthy dynamic. When your investment is conditional, she realizes your presence isn't guaranteed. She has to contribute. This builds mutual respect. In early stages, don't share everything immediately. Don't drop your plans to accommodate her schedule. Stay measured. Watch what she does, not just what she says. 7. Self-acceptance changes everything. This is the most powerful secret and the most uncomfortable. You need to fully accept yourself, including the parts you don't like. Not to become arrogant, but to reach a level of inner peace where you don't need external validation. Most guys live in constant self-rejection. They judge themselves for not being perfect. They feel shame about their weaknesses and mistakes. That shame comes through in every interaction. It creates desperate energy. You're constantly seeking approval to make up for not approving of yourself, and that desperation repels women. Total self-acceptance means recognizing you're human. You've got strengths and weaknesses. You've made mistakes. You're not perfect, and that's okay. This doesn't mean you stop improving. You can work on yourself while accepting who you are right now. Real growth comes from self-respect, not self-hatred. When you genuinely accept yourself, everything changes. You stop seeking approval. You stop adjusting yourself to please others. You stop hiding who you are. You just exist as yourself without apology. And that authenticity is magnetic. In a world where everyone's performing and hiding, someone who's completely genuine stands out. Women feel this shift. They sense they're with someone complete on their own, someone who's choosing to be with them, not needing to be with them. This flips the entire dynamic. She's no longer judging if you're good enough. She's wondering if she's good enough for you. The power completely shifts, and that shift comes from a place most guys never reach: complete self-acceptance. That's it. If you want more content like this, subscribe and hit the bell icon.